I was reborn before the apocalypse. First thing I did? Turn in my awakened space ability to the government, then start hoarding like crazy. My ability had infinite storage, but zero combat power. That's why I died horrible deaths in my last 2 lives. But those crappy-looking government shelters, they survived to the end thanks to the military's iron will. Now that I'm back, I realized individual power means nothing against natural disasters. The only way is to work with the government, empty every grain reserve, clear every strategic stockpile, and before zombies evolve, wipe them out with overwhelming firepower while they're still weak. That's the only right move after rebirth. So without hesitation, I grabbed my phone and dialed 911. Hello, I need to report something. I'm reporting an imminent, global-scale public safety catastrophe. Sir, please stay calm. What exactly is the situation? I'm a time traveler. In 1 month, the apocalypse hits. I have infinite storage space. The other end went dead silent. Clearly, the operator thought I was some druggy nutcase. But I continued. If you think I'm talking nonsense, write this down. Next Wednesday, a joint military exercise codenamed Thunder 24 will launch in the XC. Core objective, testing a new electromagnetic railgun. Target vessel code Meteor09. Then I hung up, sat calmly on my couch and waited for them to come. The operator might not get railgun, but a military codename like Thunder 24, plus my disturbingly confident tone, made him instinctively sense something was off. Soon after, urgent brake sounds came from downstairs. A whole convoy parked outside the complex. A squad of fully armed SWAT rushed in and quickly reached my door. Then they arrested me for allegedly stealing and leaking state secrets and took me to an interrogation room. Wang Yan, 24. Employee at Icon Trading. Parents deceased. No criminal record. No psychiatric history. Your record's clean. Clean as a blank sheet. But in your 911 call, you mentioned Thunder 24. That's classified. Less than 20 people in the entire system know about it. Tell me, who's your handler? Which agency are you spying for? If I were a spy, would I call 911 to expose myself? Agent Lee, I told you I'm a time traveler. From 10 years in the future. Kid, I read web novels too. But national security runs on evidence, not fantasies. I've lived an entire lifetime. You think this is fantasy? Agent Lee, you have a daughter? In college in Shanghai, right? The day the outbreak hits, she'll call you from the library. Before she finishes speaking, a mutated classmate will bite through her throat. Before I finished, Li Guodong shot up, staring at me hard. That was his private info. Besides a handful in his file, nobody knew he had a daughter in Shanghai. Are you threatening me? No, I'm stating facts. You told me about your daughter yourself. I'm trying to save the future. In the last life, you were a hero. You charged into a horde with explosives to cover our retreat. I respect you. Li Guodong froze. The weariness and sorrow in this young man's eyes couldn't be faked. You say you have space that can hold an entire nation? Fine. Prove it. 5 minutes later, National Security Bureau secret training ground. Li Guodong stood beside me, pointing at a heavy armored riot vehicle. Ahead, this thing weighs 6.8 tons. You said your space is infinite, right? Go ahead. I walked up to the armored vehicle, placed my hand on its cold, rough surface, and focused my mind. Whoosh. Where the vehicle had been was now just empty concrete. Everyone's brains short-circuited in that instant. Mouths hanging open. Li Guodong rushed forward.